Welcome to WCO TV. I'm Steve Winkler, the editor-in-chief of the Washington County Observer. Susan McCarthy is the managing editor, and she's on assignment. And now for the weather. Denise, how's the weather out there?
Well, it's beautiful out here today. It's about 70 degrees. Back to you, Chief.
You know, Denise is not a real meteorologist, but she goes outside a lot. Today's paper, the great paper this week, the Observer, Volume 2, Issue 19, May 12th, 2011. The news from serving Greenland, West Fork, Winslow, and the world. Still only 50 cents. We have news from Greenland. We have Wilson Street to be resurfaced in Greenland. The grant down at Folkways Folk Center down on Gaylor Mountain. They're got a grant to expand their children's classes. The West Fork, the new West Fork planning commissioners took a little tour of the town and got to see some of the interesting things there. Below the fold, excuse me, I got to get this. Hello. Below the fold this week, we have a great story about Ivan Denton, the last free-range cowboy. Ivan is from this area. He's quite an international figure, world-class wood carver. Back in the 80s, he rode his horse from Arkansas to California. Now, you know, I've talked about the paper. You know, we have features, we have news, we have a lot of sports I've mentioned, some good advertising, you know, what's happening in the town coming up. Well, there's a little part of the paper that I haven't talked about too much, and it's the editorial page, or the opinion page, page 4. I took the editorial out because I think some people over at City Hall are kind of a little upset with things that I write, and they voted the other night to not do business with their local paper. But you know, maybe I should be nicer. I don't know. Letters to the Editor. We're a forum for community discussion. We had a piece last week by a voice from the right, we call it, and he had quite a few comments, letters to the editor, that kind of wanted to get their say in too. And so we're proud that we are a politically robust newspaper, but we're not taking a partisan stand. We're proud of that. And then of course our lifestyle page, games and Ripley's. I think the West Fork City Council has got a good chance of being in Ripley's, believe it or not, after their vote the other night. So until next week, we want you to remember what old Katharine Hepburn said. She said, "If you obey all the rules, you miss all the fun." Thank you.